There's this wild beauty to Islay which is breathtaking. It's an extraordinary place to live and work. On the island, whisky and the landscape have always been linked. As a major part of the economy, we have a special responsibility to minimise our impact on this pristine environment. This is something we have been working very hard to achieve while maintaining the taste and quality for which we are globally famous. I'm Mark Rainier and I'm the Managing Director of the Bruichladdich Distillery. We now have 28 farms growing barley for us, half of which is organically grown. I want to know that this barley that goes into this bottle came from that field and was grown by that man, because we want to have that originality here and that provenance. And recently we have started to use barley again grown on this island because we want to support the local economy and reduce the distance our ingredients travel. All our barley is grown in Scotland.
Welcome to the Bruichladdich Distillery here on the west coast of Scotland, on the island of Islay. My name is Jim McEwen. I am the master distiller here at this beautiful old distillery, and I've been making whisky now for over 40 years. My job really is all about quality. So from the farmer who grows the barley, we go to the field, we check the seed, we watch the barley growing, we make sure it's dried properly and to the fermentation process. And here in the distillation room is a really key part. And when we've got the whisky made, it continues. We must put this beautiful spirit into fantastic oak casks, not just any oak casks, some of the best oak casks in the world, which we import from America. We also take casks from Spain, sherry casks. We also take wine casks from France. So my job is to make sure the spirit is in top condition from the beginning to the end. And so, you could say, without doubt, I have the best job in the world.
The distillation process creates two waste streams, and it's the waste organic material we can use to power the whole distillery. Special bacteria break the material down through anaerobic digestion, which produces a biogas, which can be burnt in an engine that turns an alternator and produces electricity. That means we are powering our distillery on sustainable electricity, which we generate ourselves in a clean and sustainable manner. By using cutting-edge technology like this, we can reduce our environmental impact while still retaining our traditional processes, including equipment that dates back to our 1881 origins. Having a zero-emissions car to get around the 618 square kilometre island is a natural next step, and why we have had a Nissan Leaf for the last year. Every morning, driving along the Atlantic coast, I drop my son off at school, 13 kilometres there and back. I can do all that on one charge a week, and all in the tranquility of total silence. The Leaf has become a part of my daily life. I use it for almost all my driving on the island, and can't imagine my routine without it. For all those reasons, owning and living with an electric vehicle makes sense, which is why the Big Turn On 100-day campaign gets my pledge of support. I hope it will help to encourage others to turn to electric driving, and the Leaf will make the difference to them, as it has to my life, my family and my business. In the winter, the Hebrides can be a very wild and remote place. If the ferries can't get through, everything can shut down. Oil can't get to the island and we're prone to a loss of power. A new power supply system being trialled by Nissan could really come into its own here, helping to keep equipment on the island going when there are power cuts. You can use it to store energy in the car battery and deliver it back to your home during periods of power interruption. Today we are showing how it works by powering a simple urn for making our hot whisky toddy for warming up our guests. This is the kind of innovation and forward thinking that we appreciate and want to be part of. Here at Bruichladdich, we've always been innovative. We like to experiment and to innovate, and the Nissan Leaf has now become part of making a sustainable distillery while staying true to 130 years of proud whisky making heritage.